If the world is about to end, which apocalyptic scenario would be your fate? Will you freeze, shred into pieces, compress into nothingness? Or perhaps reality will suddenly burst, swallowing you whole. This isn't just any end. It's the universe's choice of death.
The end of the world, not with a bang, but with a whimper. Lights fade, and a cosmic silence devours everything. In an abandoned space station, a lone astronaut remains. He gazes out the window at the sun's final breaths. The display reads, "Cosmic temperature, near absolute zero." The astronaut whispers, "We always thought death would come with fire, but here, death comes with ice." Suddenly, a wave of dark energy ripples through space. Everything freezes, not just matter, but time itself. Clocks stop ticking. The astronaut's eyes grow heavy. He watches his body freeze, yet his mind stays awake. In that moment between sleep and wakefulness, an unfamiliar voice echoes in his head. This is not the end. It's the beginning of the third state.
This is a natural velocity. Something is pulling at space. The observatory window cracks, not from pressure, but from tension. Stars outside, like smears of light, stretch and tear. Samir, horrified, notices even the space between his own atoms has slightly widened. A strange sound echoes through space, not noise, but a vibration of space-time itself. A message, or a warning. The world isn't ending, it's just unraveling. Samir struggles to walk. Every step feels like traversing fabric being stretched. He glances at the recorder and says, "If anyone finds this, know that we witnessed the Great Tear. Not an end by ice, not by fire, but by rupture." In a sudden instant, blinding white light consumes everything.
Deep within a research vessel, Dr. Leah Marathi stared at a screen displaying the decelerating expansion of the universe. The graphs flashed a warning. Gravity was winning. "The universe is collapsing in on itself," she whispered. Stars, one by one, spiraled towards the center of creation as luminous streaks. Space bent, time stretched. The ship trembled, not from impact, but from the compression of space itself. Leah activated the recorder. "If anyone hears this, we are at the dawn of the great collapse. Everything is returning to a single point." Suddenly, the lights turned crimson. The ship's walls rippled, as if metal were folding like fabric. A profound, unknown sound resonated through the void. Not noise, but the echo of the universe's demise. Leah gazed outside. Galaxies, like raindrops, were being drawn towards absolute darkness. "The end mirrors the beginning," she said calmly. In a sudden instant, everything converged at a single point.
In the heart of a research station floating in absolute darkness, Dr. Aaron Kava stares at a screen displaying the world contracting. Charts warn, complete collapse in 30 seconds. He murmurs, "If my theory holds, the death of the universe is merely a pause." Walls ripple. Stars, like drops of light, fall and stretch out. In a moment suspended between fear and awe, An unfamiliar voice echoes in his mind. The end is but the beginning of compression. The station bends, lights blur. With his last strength, Aaron activates the recorder. If anyone hears this, we've entered the Great Leap. The world is being reborn. Suddenly, everything converges into a single point, absolute silence. Then, an explosion of light, not like the Big Bang, but more like the cosmos taking a breath again.
In a subterranean research facility, Dr. Mahtab Sorabi stares at a fluctuating chart depicting the instability of the vacuum's energy. The numbers on the screen shimmer. She whispers, "This can't be real. The vacuum is collapsing." At that moment, sensors blare and alarm. In the distant reaches of space, a dark point emerges, small, silent, yet expanding. It emits no light, no information, a bubble of newfound reality. Mahtab, with trembling hands, activates the recorder. If this message persists, we are witnessing the onset of vacuum collapse, a more stable state that will devour our universe. The bubble expands faster than the speed of light. The walls of the research facility begin to fade, not crumble, but erase themselves from reality. Time warps, sounds mute. Mahtab looks around. Her body starts to become translucent. She speaks calmly. Strange, there is no pain, just silence. The bubble reaches her. In an instant, everything vanishes, silently, without light, without a trace.
In a research vessel on the edge of the cosmos, Dr. Nora Sharifi stares at data indicating the vanishing energy of the vacuum. She whispers, "It's as if something is sucking the universe dry." Outside, a star suddenly goes dark, not exploding, not collapsing, but simply erasing itself. An invisible wave of darkness, calm and silent, moves through space. Nora activates the recorder. If this message remains, we are witnessing the dawn of the Great Suck. The fundamental energy of the universe is leaking away. The dark wave approaches the vessel. Walls start to become transparent, as if matter is being hollowed out from within. Time slows. Sounds fade. Nora watches in horror as her hand dissipates like smoke. She speaks softly. This is the hunger of reality itself. The wave reaches her. In an instant, everything is drawn in, not destroyed, but swallowed whole.
In the heart of a lightless space, a colossal black hole slowly rotates, with nothing left to devour. It's merely a solitary entity, and its gradual evaporation. Inside an ancient spaceship orbiting this black hole, Dr. Naveed Sai is the last living human. He gazes at a screen displaying the black hole's mass gradually diminishing at a minuscule rate. "This," Naveed whispers, "is the universe's final breath." The ship trembles as Hawking radiation emits invisible sparks from the event horizon. The black hole shrinks, not with an explosion, but with a quiet fading. Time stretches. Naveed feels even his thoughts slowing down. He activates the recorder. If anyone hears this message, we have reached the true end. No light, no matter, no life. Just the evaporation of the last black hole. Suddenly, the black hole reduces to the size of a small stone. A silent white radiation emits from it. Naveed stares with wide eyes and says, "This is the universe's final spark." Then, the black hole vanishes. No explosion, no light. Only absolute darkness.
At a space observation center, Dr. Aida Farmand stares at data indicating that the fundamental laws of physics are changing. The graphs warn, cosmic